Tonight's game is only being live streamed. There will not be a live television. It's only on MasabiCommunityTV.com. The Proctor Rails come in. They're perfect on the season. 5 wins and no losses. They've beaten Moose Lake, Royal River, Denfeld twice, Hibbing, and Two Harbors. While the Blue Devils come in with a record of 2-2. They beat Two Harbors and Denfeld and then lost 2 home matches to Esco and Chisholm. After tonight, Proctor on Thursday night will be traveling to take on Duluth Marshall, and then next Monday they will be in Cook County. Meanwhile, the Virginia Blue Devils will go on the road the next couple of weeks. Next Thursday, or this Thursday, they play at the Falls, and then the following Thursday, they are playing in Hibbing. Trish Jahola is the head coach of the unbeaten Proctor Rails. This is what their lineup will look like tonight. Number 4 is Peyton Rodberg. She's a junior. She's one of the good outside hitters. Number 5 is Maddie Walsh. She is a sophomore. She's another hitter. Their setter tonight is Gabby Jahola, the coach's daughter. She's a junior. Also in their starting lineups tonight will be number 7, Caitlin DeMars, a senior. Aubrey Garner, a senior, and also Presley Anala. Now we'll pause for the playing of our national anthem. Now let's take a look at our Blue Devils. These are the 6 starters for tonight. Number 5 will be Haley Chavers, a senior. Number 6 is our setter, sophomore Macy Westby. Number 7 is our top hitter, and that is senior Lexus Trigg. Number 12, a junior, is Elsie Hippa. Number 14 is Ryan Ani, a junior. And rounding out the starting 6 will be Maya Carlson, a junior. Head coach is Janessa Greenlee. Her assistants are Sarah Matuzak, Amanda Lambert, and Madison Overby. The activities director at Virginia High School is Josh Lampa. The athletic trainer is Brad Curran. And again, Proctor head coach is Trish Jahola. Her assistant coach is Aaron Sather. The activities director is Anthony Woods. The assistant activities director is Nathan Johnson. We're just about set for play-by-play action. They're introducing the lineups right now. And a little different tonight. They usually have them out on the floor introducing them. A little different setup tonight. But anyways, you'll see them once they do get out on the floor. You'll see the starters. There we go. Everyone's going out on the floor right now. Again, Rodberg, Welsh, Jahola, Dumars, Garner, and Anala for Proctor. Blue Devils going, well, instead of Chavers, although I think she'll check in shortly, they'll go with Alasha Ranum, Westby, Trigg, Hippa, Ani, and Carlson. Both teams are wearing white jerseys tonight. I don't know how many times this has happened where we've had the same color jerseys that both teams are wearing. Brian Karish is referee number 1. He's in the up position. Davis Lampa, referee number 2. He'll be on the floor. And again, we're waiting for Brian Karish to finish up with his explanation.
Starting server for Virginia is number 15, Maya Carlson.
Maya Carlson will serve for the Blue Devils. We're Virginia will go from our left to right in the white. Proctor from right to left, or right in the white. Bumped up by Rodberg. Jahola with the set, but the hit was too high by Garner. And Virginia gets the first point tonight. Proctor a little trouble with the serve, but Jahola will get it over. And then a misplay by the Blue Devils. A side out to Proctor. And serving for the Rails will be Maddie Welsh. She's a sophomore. Serve is long, and it'll be a side out to Virginia. Alasha Random will serve for the Virginia Blue Devils. Just underway, game number 1. Rodberg will bump it up to Jahola. Back set goes, and it's put over. Virginia with some trouble, and they cannot get it over. It's a side out to Proctor. We're tied at 2. Aubrey Garner will serve. Now Caitlin DeMars will check in. Trigg, Westby, back to Trigg. Now there's a net on Proctor, so it'll be a point for Virginia and a side out. And Ryan Ani will serve for Virginia.
Serving for Virginia, number 14, Ryan Ani.
Again, we're only on a live stream tonight, MasabiCommunityTV.com. Here's the juniors, nice driving serve. Up to the net, and a little trouble with the passing, and Virginia has a 4-2 lead in game number 1. Nice soft serve, Jahola with the bump, and nobody there. Nobody was there to set it after Jahola bumped it up, and now we've got a jewelry issue, and that's a warning. That's a yellow card. Next time there will be an ejection. Virginia with a 5-2 lead. Ani with a nice driving serve to Jahola. Here is Rodberg. And we've got a Virginia net. So it'll be a side out to the Proctor Rails, and Gabby Jahola will serve. Serve goes into the net. It'll be a side out to Virginia, and it's Lexus Trigg serving. There's a senior with nice driving serve. Jahola the setter for Rodberg. And it hit the iron, so it's a point for the Blue Devils. And a good start for Virginia tonight. 7-3 lead in our first game. Now Haley Chavers comes into that Blue Devil lineup. Proctor with a little trouble with that serve. Here's Rodberg again, just bumping it over, and the Blue Devils misplay it. It's a point and a side out to Proctor. Now Peyton Rodberg will serve for the Rails. Nice jump driving serve. Westby with the set. Here's Carlson putting it down. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Proctor wants to talk things over. Play continues in 1 minute. Macy Westby with a serve, and it goes into the net. Side out to Proctor. 8-5 is our score. Caitlin Dumars is serving. Ani with some trouble. Treg will get it up to Carlson, just puts it over the net. Here's Jahola. And a good shot put down by Maddie Welsh. Proctor has cut that deficit to 2. Carlson with a pass up to Westby, comes back to Carlson. Left hand gets it over. Now Hippa, Westby, and Random gets it over for the Blue Devils. Jahola with the set. Welsh with another kill, that's 2. And just like that, it's 8-7, Virginia. Ani to Westby, now Random shot was blocked at the net. Put over somehow by Carlson. Jahola to Rodby, blocked at the net by Carlson. Carlson again. Jahola with a great play. Now the Blue Devils will try to use this one. Here's Westby. Carlson with the left hand again. Treg with the dig. Westby put over by Ani. Nice rally going back and forth. Ani with the pass up. Here is Hippa putting it deep. Rodby will bump it up to the net. And a mix-up by the Proctor Rails. A couple of players got together. Now Cameron Wright will check in for Proctor. Elsie Hippa will serve for Virginia. Gets it over. And we've got a violation, so the Blue Devils will get the point. 10-7, Virginia, game number 1. Hippa, the junior, will serve. Nice driving serve. Comes up to the net by Wright. And a point for the Rails. Number 14, Presley Anila will serve. Virginia leads 10-8 in our first game. High school volleyball on this Monday night. Random puts it over. Jahola, Anila, and Virginia cannot handle it. And Proctor has cut the deficit to 1. Virginia 10, Proctor 9. Treg up to Westby. Back set goes to Carlson. Treg to Westby. Here's Hani. And we've got a net violation, so the Blue Devils get the point, and they're up 11-10. Here's Maya Carlson now serving. That was right. And Rodby will get it over. Westby now, Trey gets it to the Proctor side. Here's Jahola. Put over by Welsh. Trigg. And Trigg gets her first kill. And Virginia has a 12-10 lead. Jahola, set goes, and what a shot by number 9, Aubrey Garner. Maddie Welsh will serve. Carls gets it over. This is Trigg. Westby gets it to the Proctor side. Wright will bump it up to Joel. Here's Rodberg. And it's wide. Alasha Random serving for Virginia. Right to Jahola. Here's Rodberg. I think it was touched at the net. No, I guess it was not. Jahola, back set goes. Nice dig by Random, and Random will get it over for the Blue Devils. Jahola, Rodberg. Peyton Rodberg with her first kill, and it's 14-12. Aubrey Gardner serving. Chavers up to Westby, not Ani. Rodberg will put it over and down. Serve was long, side out to Virginia. 15-13, Blue Devils. Ryan Ani now will serve. Bumped up to Rodberg. She cannot get it over, and the Blue Devils have extended their lead to 16-13. Game number 1 from the Roosevelt. Monday night high school girls volleyball. Nice soft floating serve. Put to the Virginia side. Here's Hippa getting the pass back, and it's too long. Gabby Jahola will serve. Jahola with the set goes to Rodberg. Chavers, Carlson now put over by Hippa. Here's Jahola again, Rodberg again. And we have Proctor in the net. Another point for the Blue Devils. It's 17-14. Alexis Trigg, the senior, at the service line. Jahola to Rodberg, and that's in. And Rodberg will serve for the Rails. Service long.
Test, can you hear me? Okay.
Macy Westby serving. Alasha Random checks in. Jahola with a nice save. And it was in. It hit the line. A point for the Rails. Virginia 18, Proctor 16. Caitlin DeMars will serve. And that's going to go as an ace serve, 18-17. Our first ace serve of the night. And that's serve that's short, and Virginia will get the point and the side out. It's 19-17. Elsie Hippo will serve for the Blue Devils. Jahola will put it to the Blue Devil side and down. Anna with a nice serve, but the Blue Devils get the side out and a point. It's 20-18, Virginia in our first game. And now Maya Carlson will serve.
Serving for Virginia, number 15, Maya Carlson.
The junior with a nice deep serve. Jahola, a nice soft set. Hippa with the dig to Carlson, and Trigg will get it over and down. Sometimes it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be in the right spot, and Trigg gets it in there. We've got a side out, or we got a point, and we got a timeout. Proctor wants to talk things over. We'll have more volleyball in 1 minute. Well, a pretty evenly matched first game here at the Roosevelt as the Virginia huddle breaks. Virginia with a 21-18 lead in our first game. The unbeaten Proctor Rails and the 2-2 Virginia Blue Devils on this Monday night. Here's Maya Carlson with the driving serve. Rodberg will bump it up to Jahola. And Anila, check that, Garner with the kill in the point. 21-19. Walsh will serve. Pass comes up to Westby. Here's Trigg just putting it over. Trigg again. Now Hippa, Westby. Here is Trigg. Lexus with her second kill of the night, and the Blue Devils lead 22-19 in our first game. Alasha Ranum serving for Virginia. Jahola to Rodberg. And we've got a Virginia into the net. So it's 22-20, Virginia. Aubrey Garner will serve. One of three seniors on this Proctor team. Trigg's pass. It's put over. Oh, nice dig by Chavers, and Trigg gets it too far. 22-21, Virginia. Remember, the games go up to 25. You have to win by 2. Hippa's pass up to Westby. Back set goes to Trigg. Rainani now will serve for the Blue Devils. Virginia 23, Proctor 21, game number 1. Nice jump serve. Jahola, here's Rodberg into the net. And the Blue Devils need 1 point to win this first game. Virginia 24, Proctor 21. Junior puts it into the net, and Proctor is still alive. 24-22, and Gabby Jahola will serve. Westby to Trigg, and there's the game winner for Virginia. So the Blue Devils win our first game tonight by a score of 25-22. We'll take a break. Game number 2 after this break. Well, we're all set to start our second game here at the Roosevelt. Virginia victorious in game number 1, 25-22. Trigg with 4 kills. Carlson had 1 for the Blue Devils. Rodberg, Walsh, and Garner each with 2 for Proctor. Rails will start the serve in our second game. Official right now checking the lineups. Again, referee number 1 is Brian Karish. He's in the up position. Davis Lampa, referee on the floor. And Maddie Walsh will get the ball, and she will serve as we are all set to start our second game. Virginia up 1-0. Serve goes into the net, side out to Virginia.
Serving for Virginia, number 15, Maya Carlson.
Maya Carlson will serve. Deep serve, it's bumped up and put over and down by Radberg. Radberg with her first kill of this game. Now Aubrey Garner will serve. Dumars checks back in for Proctor. Ani gets it up to Westby. Jahola cross court to Rodberg. Another kill for Rodberg. Boy, don't let her get going. Two-one Rails. Hit by to Westby. Ani gets it over to the Proctor side. Here is Jahola into the middle, and it's into the net to point, side out to Virginia.
Serving for Virginia, number 3,
Alasha Ranham, junior serving. Rodberg, Jahola comes back to Rodberg. Carlson Westby, little mix-up on the Blue Devils. Chavers will check in for Virginia.
Serving for Proctor, number 6, Gabby Jahola.
Gabby Jahola will serve. Gabby's grandfather, Ronnie, went to school at Virginia, graduated at Virginia High School. I remember Ron, he was a real good baseball player. Now Ryan Ani will serve for Virginia. Nice deep serve. Proctor with some trouble with it. Rodberg will get it over though. Hippa, now it'll be put over by Trigg of the Blue Devils. Comes up to Jahola, up to the net, and somehow Rodberg gets over, but she hit the iron, and it'll be a Blue Devil point on the side out. Goes as an ace serve. Blue Devils lead 5-3. That's their first ace serve of the night. Each team now with 1 ace. Here's Rodberg putting it over. Nice dig by Carlson. Westby, Trigg. (6-3) timeout. Proctor. We'll take a break. Virginia. Well, we're just about set to resume. There's the Proctor bench. Trish Jahola, the head coach of the Rails. 6-3 Virginia, game number 2. Virginia won the first game, 25-22. There's Ani with another hard, deep serve. Put over by DeMars. Now Hippa comes up to the net. Here is Rodberg, and another kill for Rodberg. And Peyton Rodberg will serve for the Rails. Now Alexis Trigg for the Blue Devils. Jahola with a nice save, and DeMars cannot get it over. And the Blue Devils have an 8-4 lead in our second game. Comes up to the net, Jahola. Put over, nice save by Carlson. Anilo will put it over for the Rails. Here is Hippa. Blue Devils by 5 in game number 2. Now Chavers to Trey, up to Hippa again, and it's blocked at the net by Anila. Caitlin DeMars will serve for the Rails. Chavers passes it up to Westby. Now to Carlson. Nice kill by Maya Carlson. Westby serving for the Blue Devils. Rodby gets it up. (10-6) in favor of the Blue Devils, and now serving will be Presley Anila. Trigg to Westby. Put over by Carlson. Nice dig by Rodby. By Rodberg, that is. Jahola puts it up high. Nice block at the net by Carlson. And put over by Cameron Wright. Here is Carlson. Rodberg again up to Jahola. It's put to the Blue Devils side. Great dig by Trigg, and now Carlson cannot get it over, and a point for the Proctor Rails. It's 10-7. Random. Rodberg up to Jahola, and the Blue Devils cannot convert it. And the Rails get a little bit closer again to Virginia. It's 10-8. Random, and it'll be put over by Carlson for the Blue Devils. Wright will bump it up to Jahola, and it's put down by Aubrey Garner. Her third kill of the night. And now we've got a Virginia timeout, so we'll take another break. 10-9 Virginia, game number 2. As we get back to action, we apologize. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we are back in action now, and it's 13-11 in favor of the Blue Devils. Carlson with a nice serve. Right will bump it up to Jahola. Now Rodberg puts it over and down. Rodberg's got 6 kills already tonight. Now serving is Aubrey Garner. Her serve goes into the net. Oh, I don't know how many they've had of those net serves tonight, but here's Alasha Ranum serving. Jahola. And that shot is long by DeMars. And Virginia has a 15-12 lead in game number 2. Ranum with an ace serve for the Blue Devils. (16-12) Virginia. Comes to Jahola. Now Rodberg. Oh, what a dig by Carlson. Here's Jahola. And that was not a good set. Another Virginia point. It's 17-12. Virginia 17, Proctor 12 in our second game. Rodberg gets another kill, a point side out to the rails. Gabby Jahola will serve for Proctor. Rails need to go on a run. And another net serve for Proctor, and Virginia's lead is 18-13. Ryan Ani grabs the ball. Nice soft serve, just comes over the net. Rails had a little trouble with it. Let's see if Virginia can use it. Here is Trigg. Nice dig by Jahola. And it's blocked at the net by Trigg. And the Blue Devils have a 19-13 lead. And Proctor's going to take a timeout. Break in the action, 19-13 Virginia, game number 2. Waiting for the Proctor bench to break. Blue Devils are all set. They're holding the serve with a 19-13 lead. Ani. Rodberg gets it up to the net, and Trigg will kill it. Six kills on the night for Trigg. Proctor with some trouble with that serve. Rodberg will get it over. Carlson, Westby. Now Hippa. Mars gets it up to Jahola. Here's Rodberg getting it over. Hippa with the save. Trigg will get it over for the Blue Devils. Jahola again. Now we've got a whistle. And I'm not sure what this is about. One of the line judges comes over. explain something to referee number 1. Too bad we don't have a microphone down there so we could hear exactly what was going on. Still discussing this. Again, we're not certain what happened. It's 20-13. They had a rally going, and then the whistle blew. And again, Brian Karish, referee number 1, is talking with the captains of both teams, line judges there. And now they said it's a point for Virginia for whatever reason it was. And it's 21-13 Virginia. Here's Ani continuing to serve, and that's another ace. Rayo's had trouble with it. Third ace serve for the Blue Devils in this second game. Ani with another jump serve just over the net. Rodberg gets it over deep. Ani with the save. Here's Westby. Back set to Trigg. (23-13) Virginia. Let's see what kind of serve Ani's going to put this time. A drive serve. Jahola. Rodberg with a kill. (23-14). 6 kills in this game for Rodberg, and she's at the service line.
Now serving for Proctor,
Peyton Rodberg. Trigg to Westby. Now Rodberg gets it up to the net. It's put over by Walsh. Here's the Blue Devils now. Hippa. Rodberg gets it to Jahola. And it was wide by Analon. The Blue Devils now are at game point, 24-14 in our second game. Lexus Trigg will serve for the winner. Jahola, put over by Welsh. Save. Hippa gets it to the Proctor side. Let's try it again. Welsh again. Hippa gets it up to Westby. Put over by Carlson. Here is Rodberg. It's long, and Virginia wins the second game, 25-14. Blue Devils are up 2-0, and we'll have the game 3 after this break.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
With the support of many fine sponsors such as these over the years, Mesabi Community Television and Locker Talk have been able to continue expanding. With announcer Bob Cohen and cameramen like Darwin Aller, Javante George, and Justin Pullman, and with support from our program manager, Lindsay George, in cooperation with Virginia's public schools and the City of Virginia, we've been able to keep upgrading. Currently, we can be seen live and via tape delay on Channel 5, YouTube, and Facebook, as well as bringing you area sports this year, including UMD football, volleyball, and many area teams on My 9 Sports through KBJR's reaching out to our team. Mesabi Community Television will also continue to bring you sports from Mesabi East, Mountain Iron Buell, and Chisholm schools. Your mutual cooperation allows everyone to come out ahead.
Well, we're all set for game number 3. We want to remind you you're watching tonight's live stream on MesabiCommunityTV.com. Our next telecast will be next Monday night, 1 week from tonight, Virginia and Grand Rapids, right here at the Roosevelt Gym. And then next Tuesday night, we'll be over in Eveleth, as the Eveleth-Gilbert Golden Bears will be taking on the Hibbing Blue Jackets. That's an early start next Tuesday. The Monday night game is a regular 7 o'clock start, but next Tuesday, it's a Tuesday afternoon game, like a 4 o'clock in the afternoon next Tuesday, just to let you know about some of our upcoming games right here on MesabiCommunityTV.com and also Public Access Channel 5. Maya Carlson will serve. The Blue Devils up 2-0. Rodberg gets it up to Jahola. Put over by Garner, and ran him with some trouble. Serving is Maddie Walsh. Blocked at the net. Point for the Blue Devils. Now, Alasha Random serving for Virginia. 1-1 in our third game. Wright will bump it up to Jola. Here's Rodberg. Aubrey Garner will serve. Caitlin DeMars checks back in for Proctor. Trigg to Westby, back to Trigg. 2-2. As Trigg gets kill number 8. Now Ryan Ani serving. Rails with some trouble on that one. Here's Trigg. Gabby Jahola will serve for the Proctor Rails. Nice serve, just got over the net. And now Trigg was wide. And Proctor leads 4-3. In fact, this is the first time Proctor has led tonight. (5-3) Rails. And now Virginia's going to take a quick timeout. 5-3 Proctor in our third game. We'll have more volleyball after this.
I'm in carpentry. We do a lot of woodworking. Right now we're actually building a couple houses. I like the atmosphere, like everybody around here, all the faculty, they really like to help out. My instructor, Leo Lucas, he's been in the field for at least 30 years or so. My goal with carpentry is to work for a larger company down in the cities. My name is Tyler Kemp, and this is my Masabi story.
Rails lead 5-3 in our third game. Gabby Jahola serving for Proctor. Trigg up to Westby, back to Trigg. Anna had some trouble with it. Rod and Virginia gets the side out. Trigg will serve for Virginia. Bumped up to Jahola. Here's Rodberg. That serve is long, and it'll be a side out to Virginia. Trailing 6-5. And Macy Westby will serve for Virginia. Jahola again with this set. And that one is in. Hit the line, Maddie Walsh. (7-5) Proctor. Now Caitlin DeMars will serve for the Rails. Carlson will pass it up to Westby. Comes back to Carlson. Blue Devils with the side out on the point by Carlson. Now Elsie Hippo will serve for the Blue Devils. Into the net. Just like that, the ball will go right back to the Rails. It'll go to number 14, Presley Anala. Blue Devils won the first two games tonight, and now that serve is short, and Virginia gets the point and the side out. 25-22, 25-14. Rodberg bumps it up to Jahola. Put to the Virginia side. Westby back to Ani. The ball was touched, so Virginia point. Ani with a couple kills tonight. Trigg leads the way with 9. Rodberg has 9 for Proctor. Comes back to Walsh, and she gets it down. Now serving is Maddie Walls. Nice serve. Hippa, Westby. Hippa's got to get it over. That's Anala. Jahola. Blocked, but it goes down. A point for Gardner and the Rails. Trigg's shot was blocked. Trigg's going to try it again, and this time it works. Proctor leads 10-9, serving for Virginia, Alasha Ranum. Wright will bump it up. Rodberg will put it over. Rails 11-9. Now Aubrey Garner will serve for Proctor. That's Hippa. Westby Trigg. Anla with the dig. Rodberg puts it over. Comes back to the Proctor side. Jahola. Rodberg again, and this time it's long. Ryan Ani gets the serve. Rodberg, Jahola comes back to Rodberg. Nice dig by Ani. Here is Trigg putting her down for Virginia. And the teams are tied at 11. Rodberg's turn, blocked at the net. And they said it hit the iron, so it's another Virginia point. They take the lead, 12-11. Nice serve. Put over by DeMars. Here is Hippa. 13-11. We'll watch on that replay before we take a timeout. There it is. It's in. It's a point. So another timeout. 13-11 in favor of Virginia, and we'll have more volleyball in 30 seconds.
Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
There's a good look at the Virginia team huddle. Again, first-year head coach Janessa Greenlee. Virginia 13, Proctor 11, third game. Blue Devils have won the first two games. Here's Jahola, Rodberg. Oh, what a save by Chavers. Now Hippa puts it over. Comes up to the net. Rodberg again, and this time it's down. Here is Trigg. Blue Devils 14, Rails 12. Rodberg, shot was touched at the net. Here is Hippa answering for the Blue Devils. And it's 15-12. Elsie Hippa now with 3 kills tonight. (15-12) Virginia in our third game. Nice serve by Trigg. It's an ace, and the Blue Devils have a 16-12 lead. 5 ace serves tonight for Virginia. Proctor has had 1. Wright will get it up to Jahola, now to Rodberg. And it hit the iron. So it's a point for Virginia. It's 17-12. It's Rodberg to Jahola. It's going to come back to Rodberg. Nice dig by Chavers. Here is Hippa. Put to the Blue Devils side. Chavers. Here is Carlson. Cannot convert. 17-13 Virginia. Peyton Rodberg serving. (18-13) Virginia. Now Macy Westby will serve for the Blue Devils. Nice deep serve. Right will get it to Jahola. Put over and down by Walsh. Caitlin DeMars at the service line for the Rails. Nice serve. Put over by Trigg. DeMars gets it back to the Blue Devils side. Here's Westby with the set. Hippa gets it down for a point. Boy, Elsie's having a big night. That's her 4th kill of the night. And she'll go to the service line. Jahola will get it over. Here's Ranum. Now Trigg. Right with the dig. Jahola with the set. Put back to the Blue Devil side and down on a kill by Maddie Walsh. (19-15) Virginia. Presley Anila will serve for Proctor. Oh, it's an ace serve. The first one of the night for the Rails. Nope, check that. That's number 2. I'm sorry. Rails had 1 in the first game. Hippa gets it to Westby. Now Ranum. Shot was blocked. Trigg will put it over. Jahola. And unless it's touched, it was touched. It's a point for Proctor. It's 19-17. And another net serve. And the Blue Devils now are 5 points away from sweeping the Proctor Rails tonight. 20-17 in our third game. Maya Carlson. Rodberg will bump it up to Jahola. The bat set goes, and it's put wide. 21-17. Favor of the Blue Devils. Here's Carlson, nice deep serve. Anila gets it up to Jahola, and it's blocked at the net. Anila gets it over. Now the Blues will try to use this one. Here is Trigg. Lexus has got 6 this game. Blue Devils lead 22-17. And now we've got another timeout called by the Rails. 22-17 Virginia. We'll have more action in 30 seconds.
Mesabi Range College is, I think, the perfect college for traditional or non-traditional students. I came here to start my nursing career. I really like being able to work with people rather than being secluded. Being able to help people, heal them, that makes a difference, wearing your heart on your sleeve. My name is Becky, and this is my Mesabi story.
Well, there's a look at the Proctor bench. They've got to come up with something as the Blue Devils won the first 2 games, 25-22, 25-14, and right now lead 22-17 in our third game. The Blue Devils will travel to International Falls on Thursday night to take on the Broncos. And then next Monday, they'll come back here to the Roosevelt to meet the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. That'll be our next telecast. That's a 7 o'clock start. It'll be on live television, Mediacom Public Access Channel 5, also our live stream at MasabiCommunityTV.com. Maya Carlson and the Blue Devils need 3 to win the game. And it is put down, and the Rails get the serve. It's 22-18. Maddie Walsh will serve. Serve was long. And it's 23-18. And now Alasha Ranum. Rodberg to Jahola, comes back to Rodberg. That's her 12th kill of the night, and it's 23-19. Aubrey Garner now will serve for the Rails. Javers gets it up to Ani. Rodberg with another kill and another point for the Rails, and it's 23-20. Virginia 23, Proctor 20, game number 3. That serve is long, and now the Blue Devils are 1 point away from sweeping the Proctor Rails. And Ryan Ani will serve for Virginia. Nice soft serve to Jahola. Rodberg, and it's a kill and a point and a side out. It's 24-21. Gabby Jahola will serve. Westby, back set goes to Trigg, and it's out. 24-22. It's not over yet. The Rails hold serve. Trigg up to Westby, comes back to Trigg again. Rodby with the dig. Jahola, Rodby will get it over. And it's wide, and it's all over, and Virginia sweeps the Proctor Rails tonight, winning the third game by a score of 25-22. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll come back and we'll recap tonight's Virginia victory in 3 straight. And welcome back to the Roosevelt as the parents are leaving. Blue Devil volleyball players tearing down the net. So we're going to wrap it up real quick here and make our way out of the gymnasium. The Blue Devils tonight win in 3 straight over the Proctor Rails. Looking at the kills, Peyton Rodberg led everyone in kills. She had 14 tonight. 5 for Maddie Walsh and 5 for Aubrey Gardner. For Virginia, Lexus Trigg finished with 13. While Elsie Hippo was next for the Blue Devils. She had 4 kills tonight. The Blue Devils won 25-22, 25-14, 25-22. Virginia now goes to 3-2 overall in the season. Proctor falls to 5-1. Next up for the Blue Devils, Thursday night they travel to I Falls. Next up for Proctor, they will play Duluth Marshall on Thursday night. Well, that'll do it from the Roosevelt Gymnasium here in Virginia. Hope you enjoyed our live stream telecast at MasabiCommunityTV.com. So for Givenchy George on the camera and the clock, and Steve Rockland, Terry Hardica, the producers and director, I'm Bob Cohen with the play-by-play. Once again, the Blue Devils shut out the Proctor Rails tonight. Have a great evening, everyone.